Alrighty, welcome back to Carl Summers Uncensored. And who do I have here, sir?
Gene Cody from Ocala, Florida.
And Linda Warren.
And you guys are from Ocala?
Yes.
And what car do you got here today?
I have a 68 Dodge Charger that I had put together, and it was pretty rough when I got it. And I had a choice of spending a lot of money to restore it the right way or just make something retro with a few modifications. What I did is I took a 2000 Dodge Durango. I bought it from an auction, and I cut it up, and that's what's underneath this car now. So this car is actually four-wheel drive. It's got all the bells and whistles in it. It's got cruise control, AC, airbags, 7-inch monitor, GPS. It's got all the new technology in it. So technically it's old school but new school. I've been to Tennessee about 4 or 5 times. I've been to Colorado. That thing does very, very good. It's actually a nice driver.
So you take this on the road. You don't trailer it like you see some people doing.
This isn't a trailer queen. This is an everyday driver. It's actually a grocery getter. This thing is out on the road every single day. It does very good on gas. We take it for trips. We go to other car events, shows. I go out of state with it. It's not trailered. It's driven. And it's not a, how do you say, show car. It's not a trailer queen. It's an everyday driver. It's a good, fun car.
Now, do you feel that being that you put a Durango body, or suspension, everything underneath it, do you feel that it takes away from kind of the?
Actually, no. This is my 10th one that I've built.
Okay.
Okay, and this is my first four-wheel drive. A lot of people that actually have these old muscle cars, they try to do some back to original, but a lot of these old cars don't have all the new upgrades. And because I did this, I have every new upgrade possible. As far as handling, this thing is more dependable than the actual original car, because a lot of originals, they're nice, but if the ballast resistor goes bad, it breaks down, you're stuck on the side of the road. That's why a lot of people trailer them. This here can be driven anywhere you want to go. When I did this build, it had 97,000 miles on the Durango. I have the Durango interior in it, and I have 120,000 miles on this now. I've been all over, everywhere with this car. It's very dependable, turnkey go. I'm not afraid to take it anywhere.
Have you put it in the snow and tested the four-wheel drive on it that way?
I haven't been in the snow with it yet, but we tow with this thing religiously. This thing is towing like, if not every other week, I'm towing something.
Okay.
This thing tows so nice, you can actually set the cruise at 70 mile an hour. It's scary because you don't even feel that the car's behind you, because the Dodge Durango came with a towing package, and this thing handles so nice, you don't even feel the load. And when I'm driving this down the interstate, I've been pulled over a few times just so the cops can take pictures of the car and what I'm towing. If I'm towing another Charger, a Charger towing a Charger, like, wow, that's pretty badass. And as far as me going to different events, I've been to Nashville, Tennessee with this, and I had the original signatures. I had the original cast sign the car. And because it's a signed car, the value on this, regardless of what I've done to this, is way up there.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, the cast is still, that's the living cast that's still alive. I have a few more signatures to get. Boss Hog, he's gone. Uncle Jesse, he passed away. But in a couple of weeks, I'm taking another trip to Louisiana. I'm driving it. I'm not towing it there. Mm-hmm. And I want to get the remaining cast to sign it. And that'll be pretty much complete.
Oh, that's very cool.
It's a fun ride. It's different. I've got a lot of compliments, and there's a few critics. Oh, why'd you ruin a good car? This thing was actually junk when I got it. I mean, the car, I had no floors, no tunnel in it, no motor, no transmission. And doing what I did, I was actually able to build this car to near nothing and have nothing in it. And I have what I want, and it's very dependable.
So you're kind of like trend setting and setting kind of a new path for car guys, right?
And the few people that have seen this already, I had an individual a few weeks ago ask me to locate a car for him. I did that, and I'm actually building another one now, a 69. It's going to be on a 2002 Durango.
Oh, very nice.
There's a lot of people out there that actually see this, and they want this because they know they can drive it and go anywhere with it and not worry about breaking down. That's the upside of it.
I think that's kind of the thing about a lot of these car guys. They can't just drive. They actually have to.
Trailer there. I mean, they look nice and all, but the thing is, if something does break down mechanically, your whole trip is ruined. So technically, that's why they like to trailer it. They make it run to where they know they can just go to a certain point, go to the show, get it back home, put it in the garage, and pretty much store it. This here is not stored. This is driven daily, and I'm not afraid to take it anywhere. It was a last-minute decision. After I put this thing together, I had it together a week, and I took a trip to Colorado. I put over 4,000 miles on this thing. This thing did phenomenal. I tell you what, I wasn't afraid to drive it, and it drove good. And going to Colorado, I was actually pulled over by 2 state police. I'm like, what's the problem? Oh, no problem. We want to get pictures of your car. I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. But it's actually unique. It's a unique build. It was a fun thing to do.
Now, how long have you been doing building cars and stuff?
I've been doing paint and body work about 35 years, so I'm actually 50. Okay, and I've been doing this a long time. It's a hobby for me, and I do this pretty much every day, if not every other day. It's a fun thing for me, and I do real well. I take it to a couple of local events. I go out of state with it, and people actually pull me over. They're taking pictures all the time, and hey, how much would you charge me to make this build? I've had people email me and call me, asking me, do you want some of the schematics? How did you do this? I want to do this to my car to make it more dependable, because I had my car for 15 years, and there's always something breaking. Because I'm tired of it. I still want the car, but I want to upgrade it. What can I do? And when they see this, like, I want to do the same thing. So actually, I think it's something that everybody's going to be wanting to do. I mean, there's nothing wrong with keeping the original equipment, but this thing was so far gone, and for me to even consider building it the right way, it would have been very costly. But this is my 10th one. I built 9 other Generalese already, and I'm building another one now. But this here, because it's set up with a full frame up underneath it, I can tow. I mean, it's a beautiful ride. It's very dependable. And actually, Linda, she drives this every day, goes to the grocery store, couponing, and she goes everywhere. It's a fun ride.
Yeah, well, this looks great. I saw you pulling in earlier, and I was pretty impressed with it. So definitely thank you for your time, sir.